Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So you must be wondering right now in front of your screen there is written screen recorder and then a start recording button and then a screen is coming up, right? So in this video I'll be showing you how to create your own screen recorder, how you can record your screen with the help of your own screen recorder. You don't have to use any application inside your laptop, inside your mobile phone for that. You can just write your code using HTML and JavaScript and you can make your own screen recorder. Okay, so first of all, before I start explaining you how the code looks like and how each and every step works, I'll show you the output first, okay, how it is and how it is working, and then I'll move on to the coding section wherein I'll be explaining you the whole HTML and the JavaScript which I have used. Okay, so first let's see how it works. So here is a button, if you see, okay, which I have created with the help of HTML. So this is the start recording button. So when you click on start recording button, the stop recording button will be disabled. Okay, both the buttons cannot be enabled at the same time. Fine. So when I click on start recording, now here you'll see there will be an option which comes up which will ask you like if you want to record your entire screen, or if you are have opened multiple tabs, then you want to select any particular tab for recording your screen. Okay, like that. So here what I'll do, I'll just select entire screen. Okay, and then I'll just select this one. Okay, so what you have to do, I'll show it again. Here if you see Microsoft Edge tab is selected and then Windows. Okay, so Windows, these will come up and then the entire screen. Okay, so I want to record the entire screen, which is this screen which you see right now. So I'll just click on entire screen and then click on this one. Okay, and then click on share. That means once I click on share, it will start recording. Okay, so if you see, there is a red button and it starts recording, right? And here at the bottom you see it says stop sharing. Okay, so now let's try something and we can check that out. I'll open my channel itself. Okay, let's watch a video. Suppose this one. I'll just extend it off. Okay, so just few seconds. Okay, and then I'll try to stop the recording. So here, stop sharing. That's it. Okay, now I move back to this where my screen recorder is created. Okay, and then I try to check it out like if it is working or not. Okay, so how to see? So at the bottom you see there is a play button. Okay, this is a play button. So what I'll do, I'll just click on it and now I'll try to see whether the screen has been recorded or not. So just see, check carefully how it is happening. Look at the cursor. So here we selected the YouTube channel, my channel, and then went to watch a particular video, right? So this is how the whole screen got recorded. Okay, just with the help of HTML and JavaScript. Okay, now let's move on and let's check out how the code looks like with the help of HTML and JavaScript. So this is the code which I have created for the screen recorder. Okay, so I'll explain one by one each step, like how exactly it is working. Okay, so first of all, I have declared the the HTML tags, the header, the meta, and I have given a title to the page, that is screen recorder. Okay, if you wish you can add your CSS and it will go over here. I haven't added any kind of CSS to my code. Okay, I have just used the HTML tags or HTML created the buttons like the stop recording and start recording buttons. Okay, and the JavaScript, I haven't used any CSS. If you wish you can add CSS there. Okay, so after providing the HTML tags, then we move on to the body part wherein I created buttons. One is start recording, so button ID, then start recording is my first button, and then button ID stop recording is my second button, which you saw in the output, right? And then video ID, recorded video, is my another which I have created. So what is this actually? So this is the screen which was displayed. So if you see over here, I'll just refresh this off. So this is the screen which actually shows you the recorded video. Okay, So that will come inside this one, that is recorded video and then controls. Fine. Now here we move on to the JavaScripting part. Okay, so what is happening in the scripting part, the JavaScript part? First of all, the first line of code, if you see, it says const start button equal to document dot get element ID and then start recording. Okay, so here these are the variable declaration of JavaScript. Okay, that means start button, stop button and recorded video. This is how you can declare a variable inside a JavaScript. Okay, that means it's actually, these variables are storing the references of HTML elements. Okay, that means my HTML elements were these, right? The button which I created, start recording, stop recording, and then the recorded video, right? So in order to get these elements, these HTML elements, I have used get element by ID, okay, and const start button. So I've already told you in my previous video like how to declare a variable inside JavaScript. So I have just taken a variable name as start btn, okay, and const is the data type over here, okay. Similarly for stop btn and then for the recorded video I have declared three variables, okay, start btn, stop btn and recorded video. Fine. And I am accessing these variables with get element by ID, start recording, stop, and then recorded video, which are already there inside my HTML tag. Okay, so these are HTML elements which I have used for storing the references in my JavaScript. Okay, now next comes up, I have written let media recorder and let recorded chunks. Okay, so now what is the use of media recorder and what is the use of recorded chunks? Why I have used it? Okay, so first of all, media recorder over here, this will hold up your media, whatever you are recording. So it will hold up your recording instances. Okay, instances as in like it will hold up your frames, the recording frames. Okay. Now, what is the role of recorded chunks? Recorded chunks, what it will do, suppose there is a video, okay? So how it gets recorded? So it gets recorded frame by frame, right? Each frame gets recorded and then it is combined all together to give you the final output, right? That is the whole video which you want, right? So here, what is the function of recorded chunks which I have taken? If you see, I have written let recorded chunks is equal to brackets. Okay, that means a square bracket. That means recorded chunks over here, I have kept it as an array which actually stores the recorded data of the video. Okay, that means from the video, whatever frames which we are getting from the video, that will be stored inside this particular array. Okay, so recorded chunks is an array and media recorder, it will hold the instances of the video, whatever you record with the help of your screen recorder. Okay, now that we are done with the variable declaration of the JavaScript, next we move on to the event listeners. There are some event listeners which I have added to my JavaScript, okay, starting with start button dot event listener. Okay, now what is the role of start button dot add event listener over here? Okay, so what it will do, if you are adding an event listener means whenever you click on start button, it will listen that yes, the user has clicked on start button. Now what I have to do is I have to start recording whenever user selects a screen. Okay, so when start button is clicked, this particular event listener will become active. Okay, so once it becomes active, it will try to access the user screen. Okay, and how it will access the user screen? At that point of time, navigator.media devices will come into action. Okay, so I'll explain it again, the steps. So first of all, what is happening here, the start button event listener is basically used whenever you click on the start button for recording your screen. Okay, suppose this is the start button, I click on it. for recording the screen. Okay, that means this particular event listener gets active, that yes, somebody is clicking on the start button and I now have to access the user screen and I have to start recording, right? So in the second step, once the event listener is active, second step, it will access the user screen, and third step, once the user screen is accessed, using the navigator media device which I have used, so navigator media devices dot get display media, this I have used, what it will do, it will start recording the screen which the user has selected. Okay, so here in this line of code which you see carefully, the const stream, that means here I have declared a variable stream, and inside which I have used navigator.mediadevice.getDisplayMedia. That means here I am actually displaying the recorded screen. Okay, so it will start recording whenever this event listener is being called. Okay, so if you see inside this event listener, I have a try and catch block. Okay, so here this is a try block wherein whenever the start button is clicked, it will get active and get inside to this particular block. Okay, so what it will do, this is my first step. So the button is clicked, it gets active, it listens to the button, and then it accesses your screen, and then it starts recording. So this is the first step, the recording starts. So I'll just denote it as RS. Okay, next what happens in the media recorder, this media recorder, it holds the instances which I have already told you, it will hold the instances, right, of the video. Okay, and then the third step, so this is the second step, and then the third step, this one, recorded chunks, what it will do, it will just take the frames from the video and then push it inside the array. Okay, the array which we have already created, this one, the recorded chunks, that's the third steps. Okay, now when the user clicks on stop recording, what will happen at that point of time? So once the user clicks on stop recording, so the stop recording media will get active. Okay, this media recorder on stop, this will get active. That means user is completed with the recording. Now he or she wants to stop it, right? At that point of time, what will happen? Whatever video is recorded, okay, so the screen is recorded, it is being transformed into small chunks of data that are frames, they are being pushed into the array, and then once you stop it, with the help of blob, which I have created just a variable in order to store the recorded chunks in a form of a video. That means all the recorded chunks, that means the frames which are there, it will combine all the frames and then hold it inside the variable which is known as blob. That's it. Now once this is done, so we will disable the stop button. Okay, so our recording is completed. Fine. So here start button event listener is I have added, and then stop button event listener. That's it. Okay, so if you see at the start button what is happening, so we are disabling the start button and enabling the start button and disabling the stop button. But what happens in the stop PTN, we have disabled the start button and enabled the stop button. That's what you have to do inside your JavaScript. Okay, so this is how this whole program is working. Okay, so it actually takes a complete video from your screen which you have recorded. Okay, so how it runs in the backend. So if this is the video screen which you have recorded, so it will convert this video screen into small frames, that means small chunks of videos. Okay, and then it pushes it into an array. Okay, a set of array, and then from this particular array, this is array, okay, and from this array it gets converted into a whole set of video, a combined set of video. Okay, so that's how this whole programming works. Okay, so hope please go ahead and subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, share it as much as you can with your friends and colleagues so that they're also aware that you can also create your own screen recorder. You don't have to rely on any applications in order to record your screen. Now, one thing you must be, thinking like this is just recording a screen. Why can't it record a voice? Why can't record just a part of screen? Yes, all those things can also be added, can also be implemented in this particular code over here. Okay, and yes, if you have any questions, you can please comment them down in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer those questions. And if you need the source code of this particular uh, video, please let me know. I'll just add it as well. So I'll show you the output once again so that you don't miss out before I wind up this particular video. So let's see the output once again. So this is the whole recorder. I click on start recording, and then there is a stop recording button as well, because when you start recording, this button will be disabled. Okay, and this is the screen where you'll be able to see it. Okay, so I'll click on start recording. Then you have to select. So if you have multiple tabs open in your browser, then those tabs will come up over here. Okay, let me open a tab. Okay, and then it will show you that a tab is open up. Fine. So here if you see, my channel is open. Okay, so there is a YouTube tab. Now if I click on start recording, so see, under Microsoft Edge there is a tab which is already open, so you just have to click on it. So once you click on it, so this particular screen only will be recorded. Okay, so I click on share, and once I click on share, then you can go ahead and then record your screen. So suppose this is the whole video, this one. Okay, so I just did it, and then what you have to do once you're done, just click on the stop recording button. I just clicked on stop recording. Fine, I just close this off, and then here if you see, this is the whole recording, and here at the bottom the recording button will be there. You can play it off. Okay, so here now this is the recording which is being played. Okay, so this is how you can use your own screen recorder. You can create your own screen recorder, right? So thank you so much guys for watching. Please like the video, share it as much as you can with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We will be back with another video for the beginners to learn JavaScript, how it is working, how you want to use it in order to create your website. Thank you so much guys for watching. Let's meet up in our next video. Thank you.